I'm one of the outreach coordinators for BioTour. I've been working with organizers all across the country to help push the Power Vote campaign this fall. Power Vote is a national campaign developed by the Energy Action Coalition to make climate change solutions the major issue of the 2008 election by mobilizing 1 million youth to vote for clean and just energy and to make our voices heard.
As BioTour travels through different landscapes, both physical and ideological, on our 4th national tour, we're meeting people from all different groups of society, and we can really feel boundaries disintegrating in the interest of creating a sustainable future.
Sustainability is the issue of our generation. Young people believe in overwhelming numbers that the environment and the green economy should be our first priorities.
This is like the first generation in hundreds of years that our quality of life is lower than our parents. We need to be able to take charge of this and just create this world and make it better.
So then it becomes a matter of exercising the political power that we all have. In standing up, getting our voices heard, letting our elected representatives know where our priorities lie, coming together and making it happen. This is what Power Vote is all about.
The youth vote is going to be bigger this year than it has ever been in the history of any democracy. It's unbelievable. And why not? You know, it's our country, it's our world. We're going to be the ones that are going to be dealing with it for the years to come. And so it's just an unbelievable thing.
The Power Vote platform reflects our priorities and our needs for the future. First, we need to revitalize our economy with investment in green jobs and a clean energy economy.
The oil is just pumping constantly and people are getting rich. But the thing about it is now they also, they want to implement an oil refinery. It's okay if your family works there. It's okay if you have oil wells. That doesn't mean that you can't sign this pledge for future clean energy. I have brothers and sisters and cousins, aunts, uncles. They all live at Fort Berthold, so that's what they do. That's the jobs that are offered to us, and we take them because when you say you're going to get paid $25 an hour to start, you're not going to say no to that if you have a family to raise and you don't have a job. The point is that this is the start so that we don't have to make that our only choice, so that we have other choices for things that we can do, and one of them is green jobs.
We need federal and public investments in public transit, for highly efficient vehicles, and renewable energies like wind and solar. We can create a healthy and just future for all by shifting our incentives to align sustainability with profitability.
The financial crisis has a lot to do with how we're treating planet Earth, and our health issues have a lot to do with how we're treating planet Earth, and equity issues have a lot to do with how we're treating planet Earth. Our foreign policy, I mean, you could go on and on and on.
We need to make the health of our environment a priority to ensure our health, security, and prosperity in future generations. We can do this by cutting greenhouse gas emissions and ending our dependence on dirty energy. Right now, we need a moratorium on new coal, oil, natural gas, and nuclear plant construction while we phase out the dirty energy infrastructure that we already have.
Our future can't be about turning diverse ecosystems into wastelands.
The message we're sending to our elected officials and those who seek to be re-elected or elected for the first time is don't listen to the dirty energy lobby. Don't listen to the clean coal, the so-called clean coal lobby, the offshore drilling folks. Don't listen to the nuclear power folks. Listen to us. We can vote for you. We're a voting bloc that's coming out for the first time like you've never seen before.
We also need the U.S. to reemerge as a leader in the international community. Global warming is a global issue and requires a global solution. We must shift the focus of American foreign policy from military intervention to international cooperation and join the world in pursuing peace and sustainability.
This fall, on campuses and at community events all across the country, people have been working hard on the Power Vote campaign, getting hundreds of thousands of youth to sign the Power Vote pledge, raising awareness, putting on great events, and getting more people involved and aware each and every day.
It is so often now that we hear young people use the phrase, the movement, and everyone knows what they're talking about. All the energy and the passion surrounding so many different issues is solidifying into a cohesive youth movement. It's about the world that we're inheriting, and working to shape that world is what's bringing us all together.
One of the greatest things about Power Vote is that we're feeling a real sense of community as we've traveled around the country. We're seeing the same people on college campuses who we met at the EAC training camp in the summer or at Power Shift 2007.
Take action, and get some satisfaction.
Biotour believes that if we are to create a sustainable society, we must activate our democracy so that government responds to the will of the people and that public resources are used to benefit the population instead of private corporate power.
We're working with the Power Vote campaign because it's getting people active and paying attention, uniting them around solving issues that are bigger than any one candidate.
The Energy Action Coalition, Power Vote, all the amazing student groups throughout the country have gathered together. They're uniting their forces. And now when we go to Congress, when we get together for Power Shift, we can say like, hey, look here, this is what we can do. And be afraid of us because we're the ones who got you here. We're going to hold you accountable. And if you don't listen to us, you're not going to have a job next time you're up for office.
And from here, we're only going to get bigger, we're only going to get louder until we have true sustainability in the world. No more of this greenwashing, no more clean coal. We are serious now. This is the youth talking to everyone, all generations. The time is now to change.
And it's not about us, it's not all the people that came this weekend, it's not just about Virginia, it's about all of us. Because we're all a part of the same generation and we're all facing the same future. So if you're watching this today and you don't have people in your community, it's your chance to step up and do something for our future. Find people, you will, and we can do this together.
Yeah!
To date, we've gotten about over 300,000 people to sign the Power Vote pledge and built up Power Vote chapters and activist groups at about 250 different schools across the country. And as this campaign is peaking, the question in everybody's mind is what's happening next? I think if there's one more thing that we've learned from Power Vote, it's that we need to actually stick together. The power of this campaign was not just what happened at any individual campus, but it was the fact that we're running a consistent, unified campaign at over 250 schools across the country. First, we need to get the number up to like 1,000. We need every school, every university, tons of high schools all working together. We need to stay connected. If it's through Facebook or Google groups or coordinating through the Energy Action Coalition, we know that our power is in how we combine ourselves together, how we all work together. So at the state level, at the federal level, at the local level, we need to start making these relationships, keep these relationships, and always be striving to work together. It's a hard, long process, but we have power in numbers, and we have to use that power, and we got to stick together. That's where our strength comes from.
So to everyone that's been working with Power Vote this fall, keep doing what you're doing. Keep the conversation alive, the ideas evolving, and the momentum flowing. Keep getting more people involved and keep getting more pledges signed. But most importantly, keep making our voices louder and louder and louder. This is our future. This is our movement. We'll see you at Power Shift 09.